My name is Renata Konieczka. I'm a classical concert pianist. In this series, I'm sharing some of my thoughts that spontaneously and intuitively come up during my work. I'm addressing subjects that are perhaps not too often talked about, and some I wish I had heard more of during my study years. I look forward to connect with you, dear listeners around the world, and create this as a safe space to be vulnerable and compassionate with each other and ourselves. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. I am opening this new chapter. It's something that's been going on in my mind for a long time, to have a safe space with you all, sharing ideas, sharing some experiences, some questions, some doubts, being vulnerable, being open, and starting a conversation with you all about music, about life as a musician, about practicing methods, about some lessons that I've learned from my mentors and teachers over the years, and to ask what is the role of the musician in the 21st century, and so many more. So welcome to this channel, and let's get started. It's going to be a very spontaneous way of sharing my experiences. These ideas and these intuitive explorations come during the process of practicing, during the process of searching and getting ready to perform, and also it is definitely a self-search and a very natural consequence of evolvement, and I find this a very live and alive process. So constantly changing, constantly reconsidering certain topics and questions, and these are all planted very deep inside. So it is not just musical questions, but really life questions, and I find this extremely interconnected. So I'm inviting you all to join me and share your own thoughts, as well as I hope that some of the things that I'm going to share will help some of you on your own journey. And let me know what your feedback is. In the first video, I'm going to be just talking freely, no script, no pre-planned text. It's very like me. And the first thing I want to say is that just recently, during one of my practice sessions, I realized that at some point you have to take full responsibility of your own preparation and process of practicing. So we all have many years of training, lessons, university, whatnot, and some of the advices are aligned, some of them are contradicting each other. So we are in this jungle of information. And there comes a time when you realize that you are the one who is fully in charge. And that comes with a lot of responsibility. Fully in charge, I mean fully in charge of your musical decisions and owning the ideas that you've got, the decisions that you've made. And of course, they are influenced by all the advice that you receive. However, you have to convince yourself first and foremost, and only after that you can really convey your message to the public. So there is no point in relying on the teacher, on the professor to solve your issues, either technical problems or musical ideas. There is a way of growing up to this responsibility. And it of course takes time. It takes years, it can take decades. But at some point, this is the thing that will give you your voice and also your freedom. Of course, within your frame of taste and within your cultural background as well. It is extremely beautiful moment when you come to this freedom and when you start to hear your own voice, whatever your instrument may be. Because when you find this voice, the instrument is becoming your extension. It is like part of your body. And that moment is something which is, I experience it as a click. So it's crystal clear that something is in its place, something feels right. And it's a lot of work to arrive there, but it's such a moment that you will forever remember. That being said, sometimes it can happen that there is a fantastic advice from a professor you respect and you trust. But it's not your own truth. And no matter how hard you try to follow that advice, it's not really going to work. It's a very interesting thing to find your own truth and align with what the composer's truth is, or what you translate as his or her truth to be. So it's a very delicate balance of how much it is your voice, how much it is the composer's voice. But before it gets too complicated and you get too much entangled in all these aspects, what is for sure is when something clicks, you know that. That is something which is natural and flowing, and it's just so simple at the end of the day. No matter how long the journey is to find that simplicity, when the truth appears, it's so obvious that you can't miss it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. It's not that often talked about. It's a highly sensitive one. It's about comparison.